Can you believe it's me? I have not vlogged in forever. Why? Because I broke another freaking camera. Isn't that crazy, man? My husband told me, he's just like, I'm over it, Yolanda. You just keep doing stuff. And I'm sorry I'm walking around because today is, what is today? Today is August 21st. Yeah, today is August 21st. And I'm kind of like, I'm looking in the mirror now. I just got through working out, you guys. So peep my workout outfit. My little leggings and things, so you all know it's official. You know, I'm really working out. I really am. And let me tell you something. It is not easy. Whew, so I just came from the gym. I actually go to the rec center that's like right up the street from my house. Get a little workout in up there. And y'all know I'm bad, right? Because I just worked out, but I have a taste for a really good seasoned steak. And I eat my steak rare. I know a lot of people like, ew, rare. Yeah, I eat it rare. So I'm in a mood for a good, really good seasoned steak. So I'm about to season me up a steak and cook it. No, I don't eat. We actually cut back. I'm sorry, y'all. We actually ended up cutting back on carbs. So I'm not eating a lot of. I'm not eating a lot of carbs. Actually, I haven't had any carbs in some weeks. And honestly, I've been eating a lot of veggies. I eat fresh veggies, something to just, but I have to have my veggies fresh. So I've been eating a lot of veggies. A lot of fresh veggies, I may add, and cutting back on the carbs. But today's one of those days where I needed me a little cheat day, a little something a little special. So that's what I'm about to do. About to season up me a steak or whatever. So I haven't blogged, but I've just been having so much stuff on my mind, and it just, one of the things that has really been on my mind is just friendships and how to successfully have friendships, maintain friendships, and let you guys see my little thingamadoodle up in here. I'm about to get it started with my seasonings in here. And then I'm going to show you how I season my stuff because, yeah, I'm going to show you how I season it. And you all may look at it and be like, oh my God, she put some more seasoning on there. But, yeah, I do. But when I go to cook my steak or whatever, the seasoning falls right on off. And that's why I season it heavy as I do. But, just kind of thinking about friendship, and it just, some things have been going through my mind. And one of the things that have gone through my mind is, you all know that sometimes I do girls' night at my house. And I invite the girls over, have them come over. We do a little, we have wine, some drinks, maybe sometimes some cocktails, just different things that we have. And I open up my home a lot because I love to entertain. I love to have a great time. And so, it's a lot of things have been going through my mind. And one of the things that has gone through my mind is, it just feels like I'm opening up my home a lot. And it's not being, the other people are not doing it. And I'm not trying to be childish about it or anything, but I'm noticing that, like I said, I'm opening up my house a lot. Other people are not doing it. And it seems like after we have girls' night, certain friends go into their own world. They don't call, they don't text, and then when you call them and text them, like, oh, girl, y'all don't call me, or, I don't hear from you, and we could have gone and we could have done this. And I seem like I'm always the only one that's kind of taking pictures of us, like, hey, let's take pictures. But I go onto their, go onto social media, and I see where they've gone to events and
they've taken pictures with other, with other people at their events like these, my girls right here, chilling with my homie, chilling with my girls, and I'm like, okay, I am I missing something here? And I think that's what I'm trying to really figure out. Like, am I missing something here? Like, am I putting a little bit too much emphasis on a friendship that I may think is a little bit more than what it is? And so I'm trying not to be, and I'm not the kind of person, I don't get into my feelings about stuff. Please don't get me wrong. That's not me. I'm one of those people where I'm very friendly. I'm very open, and I believe that women should have friends. And just because you and I are friends does not mean you can't be friends with someone else. So I just want to, let you guys understand that I'm not the kind of person that say, oh my God, you're friends with me and you're hanging out with her. That's not who I am. That's not what I'm about. But I do know this stuff, and it just seems as though I'm putting a little bit more emphasis on a friendship than they are. And so I'm trying to figure out like how to go about. Should I still continue my girl nights? Should I still continue to, you know, invite them over?
For friends and guys, I'm sorry if I keep looking out because I'm not really used to looking into a camera, so please forgive me if I'm just looking all over the place and looking this way. And sometimes when I'm deep in my thoughts, I kind of space out, and that's a form of communication I definitely know I need to work on. But it just kind of makes me wonder, where do you stand with people? Where do you stand with people? And I don't know, just a little bit about me. I'm one of those people where I love the opera. I love classical music. My husband and I are lovers of classical music. That's what we listen to a lot. So we love the Symphony Hall. I'm here in Atlanta. We go to Atlanta Symphony Hall a lot, and we're actually we're actually thinking about going to see Phantom of the Opera. We love the opera, and Noah Stewart is my favorite opera singer. He's African American. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, sorry. He's African American. He is just absolutely just adorable. So please check him out and support him. You will love it. But I love classical music. I love the opera. I love symphonies. We love the museum. We're members of the High Museum of Art here, so we love art. We really, really love art. We love all of those different things. I love teas. I love tea houses. I met someone not too long ago, and the two of us we kind of meet up. We haven't really, the bond hasn't really been established that strong yet because we just met one another, and I'm trying to see how to, I'm a person that believes in, and I learned this a long time ago. Friendship, I let it take its time, because when you try to rush into friendship, you kind of, to me, it becomes a disaster. I've done that. I've tried to put a group of women together. I tried to put, I think about 6 or 8 of us together. They were all mutual friends of mine. They didn't know one another, and I tried to put them all together and have friendship. It just turned out to be these unnecessary foolishness sometimes, and I don't get that. I'm all about friendship. I believe that I meet women that say, I don't do friends, I don't do women. And I think that, to me, that is just crazy, because I think as a woman, as a mom, especially if you are a mom and wife, it is very important to have friendship. Your girls are important, because let me tell you something, there are some days where I need my girlfriends. I need some friends, seriously, where I have to have someone to talk to, because being a mom and a wife, especially a housewife, sometimes you feel as though, even though your role, when you really step back and look at it, your role is so big, it's so significant, but sometimes it can feel like it's not. It can feel like it's not, honestly speaking. And during the day when you do have girlfriends that working, they have the job, they're getting it, being successful, you're very proud of their success, and you start to kind of feel deep down inside, I think I want a little bit more myself. But you need people, good girlfriends that you can talk to, and I'm all for that. So, but I do believe that it takes time, and you can't rush into it. You meet some women, they meet a person, and oh my gosh, she's my BFF. Nah. I believe that friendship takes time. It takes a lot of time. So, but look at my steak, guys. Woo-hoo. And I'm actually gonna cut it. Cause yeah, I'm gonna cut it. And trust me, it looks bigger than what it is. And Publix had this one on sale for like $6, and so. And these are my seasonings that I'm going to use on it. I'm going to use the steak and chop seasoning, and I do season hard, so I don't, hey, I season tough, okay? Garlic, salt, and then I got my pepper, and yes, these come from Aldi. Some of these come from Aldi. Aldi's the bomb. Do not hate on Aldi, okay? I'm gonna use a little bit of salt, not much, just a tad bit, and then I have all this bomb steak seasoning called Steakhouse seasoning grinder. All that's going on. Then I add a little bit of this here Worcester sauce. Worcester, y'all know what I'm adding. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of Zinfandel in here. That's barefoot. Hey, let me tell you something. Look, I have friends that act like they have to drink a doggone 50 plus bottle of wine a day. Let me tell you something. Don't hate. Wine is wine. No, I'm not going to say wine is wine because I'm a red wine drinker. Let me correct myself. But, yeah, it's not that serious because it's just me right now. So, and hubby is gone. But, yeah, guys, I kind of, on the friendship thing, it's baffling to me. Let me sit you guys right here. Can you see me? Hold on. Whatever. It's baffling to me, just to kind of, because I'm trying to kind of figure it out and try to understand, like, what's really causing it? Am I taking it am I being a little too sensitive about it? I had one other friend, she had a 4th of July event, but that was like her event. It wasn't like she called up and said, hey, let me invite the girls. And by no means, no one has to do that. Let me get that straight. No one has to do that. No, you don't have to do that. But, my whole thing is, I just kind of feel like it's a one-way street. And, I don't know. I just feel like it's a one-way street sometimes. And, it's just baffling to me. That's all. So, but I'm going to season up my steak. I'm going to include some pictures. I've never taken pictures before on here, so I'm going to try to include some pictures. And I wanted to also talk about one more thing. Did anybody ever watch the show Baps? Oh my goodness. You know what? I think I'm going to do another blog just to freaking talk about Baps. And you guys, I'm seasoning up my steak. If I'm looking down, I'm sorry. I have to do another vlog just to talk about Baps. And if you never heard of Baps, it was based out of St. Louis. And it actually stands for Black American Prince and Princess. Princess and Princess. What y'all? I'm tongue-tied today. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyhow, so they talk about being a BAP and what's considered being a BAP, and you just have to see it. And I mean, one of the comments that were made was a young lady said, "If I am trapped in the hood, well, first of all, she starts talking about she has no idea about government cheese, and you know she grew up kind of well-to-do, like you know went to debutante balls, went to private schools, and then she says, you know, I don't know much about government cheese, and she's never won a gold chain a day in her life. And then she went on to say in another episode that if she was trapped in the hood, she would look at her white friend and say, how in the world are we going to get out of here? Now, now the show was actually canceled, which I was very disappointed about, because I felt like the show should have gone on so we could, you know, to me, I think that a lot of people were upset. They didn't like the representation. For me personally, I just kind of felt like, hey, you know, if this is the way that she's raised, then I guess I have no issue with that, and I appreciate her for being real and honest. But I just think that comment was a little harsh. Even though I ended up liking her character on the show, I really did, and I think that if you watch the show, I think that they really gave her a hard time. I mean, I pretty much liked all the characters. I really liked the show, but I want to do another vlog just to kind of discuss BAPS and just kind of discuss, you know, the classism. I guess that's what it is. And I'm thinking about taking that plunge. I know that's, you know, for some people that may not be comfortable, but I'm going to take that plunge and see if I can do that. But yeah, you guys have to see it. But anyhow, I'm just going to go ahead, finish up seasoning my steak. I'll take some pictures, let you guys see what it looked like after I season it, and then after it sits and marinate, because sometimes I let it marinate for like 30 minutes to an hour. Yeah, I'm extra like that. My steak gotta be good today, because when I really want it, I really want a steak. And then, you know, when I hate to go to a steakhouse and then bite into my steak and it's like, oh my God, they don't put no seasoning on it. Unless it's STK. Woo! Yeah, great steakhouse. Anyhow, but I'm going to go ahead, season up my steak. And I'm going to show you guys some pictures before and after, okay? But peace out, YouTube. Thank you to all of my supporters. And, you know, with this whole friendship thing, I'll get it figured out. Right now, I'm just a little baffled and confused. Maybe I'm a little bit too different. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I need to look for people that like the little geeky stuff that I like, and maybe I'm a little too geeky for people, so I don't know. But anyhow, I'll figure it out. But I'm going to post some pictures, and see you guys later. Bye.